in the first raffle, we are looking at maybe at least one iPod Touch and maybe some Kindles as well. We have some Kindles that we're donating. Now I will say though, all right, if you think it's only going to get better, like we're talking, you know, new cars after that, we need to understand that there are also going to be raffle items that are going to be experiences. I actually, in another idea for an after-school club, I would love for an adult to be an advisor to a PBIS club and to have a group of students and adults to think of what will be the monthly drawings. It really captures and personifies our motto this year. That truly, even though this afternoon we're going to be looking at a hero and we're going to be honoring that hero, that truly the hero that you want to honor, that you want to recognize every single day is the hero inside of you. Remember, we are here in celebration of a school theme that will live and penetrate these walls for the rest of this school year. I am hoping to gather as a school community, or it might be sometimes with a great community, and honor different community heroes.
Don't give up, I know you can see all the world and the mess that we're making. Can't give up and hope God will intercede. Come on back, imagine that we could get it together and stand up for where we need to be. 'Cause crying won't save or feed a hungry child. Can't lay down and wait for a miracle to change things. So lift up your eyes, lift up your heart, singing mercy will.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
CNN, breaking news.
She was unconscious on the tracks, a freight train heading right for her.
Seconds later, a freight train closed in.
This pit bull is being credited with saving its owner's life tonight.
It's okay.
David Lantagne gently pats the animal who saved his mother's life. Lily is a female pit bull who was already considered a member of the family, but now the bond is even greater.
This pit bull is being credited with saving its owner's life tonight. Lily is her name, and she paid a hefty price for it, too, suffering serious injuries. News Center 5's Kelly Cutfield reports on this amazing dog and why its owner hopes that she can change the way people look at it.
You feel so helpless.
David Lantagne has adored this pit bull since rescuing Lily from a shelter to be a companion for his mom, who suffers from alcoholism.
We saved her life, and she saved my mom's life, and she's just so great. Look at her.
It was midnight last Wednesday. David's mom fell unconscious on train tracks in Shirley.
Lily was either pushing or pulling my mother off the tracks. There wasn't enough time, and that just prior to the train making impact, Lily had intentionally got between the train and my mother and had taken the hit.
The entire hit. 8-year-old Lily suffered severe trauma. David's mom was uninjured.
This is where her front leg was, and there's a large incision here with stitches in there.
Will this dog be able to walk?
Yes, she should be able to walk quite well. They accommodate very well to having a front limb amputation.
David, a Boston police officer, will be with Lily every step of the way.
I'm supposed to be the strong one. I'm supposed to be here for her, but she's been so great, so tough through all this. It almost seems like she's the one comforting me and being there for me and making me feel better. Yeah.
Officer Lantain is here as a presenter. The hero is coming out right now. Boys and girls, now even though Officer Lantain is the presenter, I am labeling him a hero presenter because there's a couple things here. First, Lily is rescued. Lily was from a shelter. She was somewhere down south, we think. Not quite sure what her first couple years of life looked like. And then she came up here to live with Officer Lantain and his mother. And then you saw your essential question. Who rescued who? Because certainly Officer Lantain didn't go with any stereotypes. Pit bulls, they're supposed to be angry, they're supposed to be aggressive. This is one of the sweetest dogs I've ever met. And she knew that she had the inner strength to be a hero. And that's what she was to Officer Lantain's mother. Not just some stranger, his mother. At this time we have a couple of presentations for both Lily and Officer Lantain. If I could have my student presenters come up. Our student government president, Jocelyn Spaz, has 5 Red Sox tickets to present to Officer Lantain. He has a couple of nephews that he was going to be bringing to the game. You can applaud. Olivia Bouchard is presenting a t-shirt that I'm hoping a lot of you will be wearing at the end of this school year. As I mentioned this morning, the word hero can only be read in a mirror. So this hero t-shirt is being presented to Officer Lantain. And finally, Justin Peterson, 8th grader, has a presentation to make for Lily as well. It's been a while since Justin's opened up a school bag, just like all of you. Just the bones. One more standing ovation for our hero people.
Lily's about 9 years old now. When we rescued her, I guess she was about 5. I just want to say thank you all for being so courteous, being so welcoming to both Lily and myself. You know, and on behalf of my family and Lily, I just want to say thank you. It's an honor to be here in front of all of you to start the school year. Young man asked what made me rescue a pit bull. I think it's a unique question to answer because when you walk into a shelter, you're going to go view some dogs. You're not sure which kind you want or what you want to take or which one you're going to end up falling in love with. That's pretty much what happened here. I went in and I walked up to view the shelter. I was going to volunteer some time there. And as I came through looking at the dogs, Lily stood up. She came over to the grate where I was standing in her little concrete little cave, I'll call it, the shelter. And she just looked at me with her eyes. And she had the sweetest eyes. And she had some signs that she might have been abused before she came into the shelter. And I ended up taking her for a walk. She's so trusting, such a sweet dog for who knows what she's been through. And I think that you saw on the slide there, at the end of our walk, I was going to bring her back to the shelter. She jumped into my trunk, ran to the back and sat down. She wanted to get out. So I think it's kind of reversed. She was the one that picked me to come home and live with me. I think it was at that point I couldn't do the shelter unless she came home with us. So to answer your question, I think she picked us. I was at work. I'm the slide shows I'm a police officer boss, and I work out of Mattapan. So I had just gotten to work at midnight. I worked the overnight shift, and I was about a good hour and a half away from where the incident occurred, where my mother and family was out in the town of Shirley. So I was about a good hour and a half away from where I was and where it happened. The question is, how long did it take for Lily to start walking? Well, this happened on a Thursday, early morning hours. She had her first surgery on Friday, and then her second surgery on the following Monday. And it was 11 days after her second surgery that we happened to be sitting in Boston on the Greenway, which is a set of parks right in downtown Boston. And what's always gotten Lily excited and really gets her going and gets her, you know, to act, you know, to get her very happy is when someone walks up with like excited to see her. And 11 days after her surgery, she couldn't walk, she couldn't move. We had this physically kind of, there's a harness for the front and rear of her. We're laying in the park, and a nurse came walking by and recognized both Lily and I from the news. And she walked over, she was about 15 feet away, and she said Lily's name, she was really excited the way she said Lily's name. Lily saw her, Lily got up. Lily took about 7 to 10 steps. She was so excited to see someone that knew her name and knew who she was and saw somebody that wanted to pet her and wanted to say hi to her. It was 11 days after her second surgery that she took her first couple of steps. It was shortly after she had to sit back down and rest, but she's come a long way since then. The surgeries were about $20,000, but when this story was made public in May, and it was on CNN, it was on Comcast, it was on Fox, it was on Channel 5, donations came in to cover the surgery, and then donations went well past the $20,000 mark, went all the way up to, in as little as 4 days after telling her story, donations around the world came in, totaling over $76,000.
And that goes to all dogs, or cats, or birds, or snakes, who need care, and their owners might not have the capacity to put forth the care. Now, Lily also has her own fund, which the envelope is over there, but I'll just present it to Officer Lantain right now. In the name of Hartnett Middle School and all of you, we are donating $1,000 to the to the Lily the Pitbull Hero Fund, which goes to, again, animal care, but also the education of people that not all pit bulls is what you saw there on Google Images. So in the name of all the students and faculty and staff, $1,000.